can we start with like a general budgeting strategy for people in 2025? How much you save, how much you invest?
I'd like to say for most people that they should try to aim to save 20% of their income if they can. If they can do more, that's great. But most people, I think the average personal savings rate in the United States is about 4%. So if you can get up to 10, 15, 20%, that gives you a lot more flexibility. And that will help you save and invest more in the long run.
When you say save, like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
putting aside 10%, does it stay as cash or does it go into a high yield savings account? What would be the strategy there?
Yeah, I would stockpile some cash until you have at least 3 to 6 months of an emergency fund saved up. So if your monthly expenses are $2,000 a month, that's what you need to live. You should at least save 6,000 or up to 12,000. Put that away, put that aside. That's high yield. Put it in a high yield account. You don't touch that money. That's just for emergencies. And then anything else you make on top of that and you can save, then you should invest that. That's the general guideline. Yeah.
What should be the investment strategy for someone who's just starting out?
Yeah. So investment strategy super depends on the person's risk tolerance and their time horizon. So if they need the money next year, I probably wouldn't say you should invest because let's say you need money for a wedding, right? And you know you're going to spend money on the wedding. If you invest that money and it goes down in value, you would probably feel pretty bad about it. And if you can't afford your wedding when you want to afford your wedding, that's not going to be good. Let's say your time horizon is 40 years. So you want that money to be your retirement money. Then in that case, invest all you want and you don't really have to worry too much about it. Kind of put it into the market and forget about it. For most people, so I'm going to get to what you should invest in now. For most people, I think ETFs are pretty solid, and those are just exchange traded funds. That just means you're buying one fund, and within that one fund, it encompasses, let's say, 500 other stocks within that fund. So by buying that one fund, you are buying literally 500 stocks all at once.